If the opportunity were to present itself, is there anybody that you're looking forward to playing potentially with or against in the NBA 2K League? Anybody you look up to?
I mean, obviously, you know, I'm really friends with a lot of these people. I've been in that pro-am community since 2017, so I've made a lot of good friends with them. I'm really excited to compete against anybody. You know, it's one thing to play against people and, you know, you're looking at their virtual character, but it's another to stand up on the stage and look.
Up next, the Nets taking on the Hornets. For the Brooklyn Nets, in strong position here midway through the season. Ranked 5th in the East and aiming for a top spot. Hornets, Nets is next, right after this.
I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the 7.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the 4th member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, Ben Simmons was the top-rated player in high school and in college, but a fractured bone in his foot cost him his first NBA season. He said, "A lot of people forgot about me. You have to build yourself up again. And for me, I wanted to prove myself again." Kevin, we all agree he's done just that.
He sure has. First NBA All-Star ever out of Australia. Thanks, David. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Harris.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Zach Randolph is out there with Bamba. Then there's Teague. Then it's Simmons. And it's Hield in at the shooting guard. And for Charlotte, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Harris is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Horford in at the 4. Right around midseason here, Chris, more players-only meetings being held. Give us a little insight into what those are like.
Uh-oh. Well, there's some really good ones, Kevin, and there's some bad ones. There's ones that goes, you know, hey, guys, just wanted to bring us all here and say, man, listen, we could do a little bit better. We need to focus. I'll start with myself. I can be better on the boards. You need to be better guards over here. Those kind of meetings are good. Then there's the ones that say, listen, guys, we're going into playoffs. I need everyone to put the phones down. No more going out. Sacrifice. Tell your in-laws, tell your spouse, tell your family, listen, for the next month we're honed in where we can't come back. And then there's the ones that you don't like, the ones that finger pointing, saying, hey, guys, I called this meeting because I'm tired of all of you. None of you are putting up. And then another guy says, wait, I'm not doing my job. You're not doing your job. And other guys come in and you kind of get how it goes. So a lot of different ways you can have meetings. But hopefully as a coach, you have great leadership. So at the end of the day, even if you have hurt feelings, guys come out better for it.
Now here's Leonard. Jeff Teague unable to get his shot to go. Clock at 6. Back to Ball. The 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
It's critical that Ball keeps hitting the shot. It will only improve his confidence moving ahead.
Ball against Teague. Hield outside. That's tipped. Simmons inside the line. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Harris. And Bamba pulls it down. The Nets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Teague drives in. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
Ball feeling it out a bit. A 3 from Leonard. Kept alive by Charlotte. Here's Horford. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Although he's not truly a dominant rebounder, Horford will find a way to beat you once in a while if you fail to put a body on.
Simmons finds Bamba. Randolph against Horford. No good with the layup.
It's just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Teague against Ball, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Harris. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all they need, especially in tight games. 1 or 2 plays can make all the difference.
Randolph up top. Knocked loose and stolen by Horford. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Ben Simmons.
He's such a skill for penetrating. When Ball is attacking the lane like this, it forces the defense to act.
And for all the drama surrounding Lonzo Ball's entrance into the NBA, one thing is for certain, he can play.
And Lonzo will always have the media attention, but the fact is he is a very talented player. His playmaking and passing was as elite as advertised from day one, starting to find his spots on how he can score for himself. But everything else with his game is what you'd want from an elite point guard.
He misses the free throw.
Well, he's an all-around player. Lonzo's combination of size and playmaking ability at his position is truly unique.
He's off on the second.
Well, you talk about physical gifts for the game. Mo Bamba, a 7-footer with the longest wingspan, 7'9" and a half, and that gives him a huge sphere of influence.
But you look at Bamba able to touch the rim while still on the ground. And he gets off the ground pretty well, too.
A good athlete, still getting stronger and developing his feel for the game, but he has something you just can't teach.
Free throw good, Teague.
And as you would expect from the way he plays, Teague is a terrific free throw shooter.
Now, here's Ball. He's coming off a 22-point game against Chicago. A 3 from Leonard. Hornets keep it alive. Horford trying to free himself up. Lopez, no luck.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Hield. 6 on the shot clock. Hits the jumper in space.
And Hield is ready to shoot as soon as he gets the pass. The D can't afford to play off of him.
The Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
The noise didn't really seem to bother them. In fact, it appeared to make them sharper and play harder for each other.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Ball dishes to Leonard. Looking to end the run, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Brooklyn.
You know, when he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who've won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
That free throw good from Leonard.
Yeah, and the Hornets, they'll be one of the more disciplined teams you'll find in this league. I mean, they keep mistakes to a minimum on both sides of the ball. That's a big part of why the Hornets are tough to play.
And Chris, for the Hornets, as we know, their coach Borrego preaches preparation.
Well, yeah, and it shows it up in the stats, Kevin. I mean, they're the best in taking care of the ball. The team does not take silly fouls on defense.
For Brooklyn, they have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
That's good from Simmons.
A triple-double machine. I mean, Ben Simmons surpassed by only the great Oscar Robinson with the pace he's piling them up.
And the Hornets making a change here. Brunson's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And you look at the all-around impact of Ben Simmons, already a star and an all-star. You know what, Chris? If he adds a jump shot, how good do you think he can be?
Whoa. Some say you better polish up that MVP trophy. I mean, perimeter shooting, the only thing he really lacks.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Horford's got his second bucket of the night.
I mean, look, he has the ability to stretch the floor effectively. I mean, that's what makes him such a coveted big man.
Teague finds Simmons. It's rebounded by Charlotte, outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and that's got to be annoying to them. I mean, work hard to get to the line, but fail to capitalize.
It's good.
Oh, the brilliance of Simmons. You know, outstanding at getting fancy with the ball and taking risks from time to time.
Hornets trail by 3. Now, Brunson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Passes it to Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 9-foot shot, and he overshot that one, missing.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Leonard, no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense, forcing this man into a difficult attempt.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Now here's Brunson. He's covered by Randolph. Brunson scanning the floor. To the inside. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Now here's Teague. 32 points for him last game against Philadelphia. Nice shot there by Bamba. And now a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Brunson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. There's the pass to Horford. Kicks to Harris. Outside Leonard from deep three-point range. That shot off. The Nets go the other way with it.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, and Greg, they've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Bamba with the block. Simmons against Leonard. No good from Simmons.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Now here's Brunson. From the baseline. Harris, good.
Now, almost any player left that wide open is going to bury that shot. This is the league. That's poor defensive.
Hield against Harris. On the wing, Hield. 32 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. From 18 feet away, no good from Simmons.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out.
A nice shot by Harris.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. You played for a lot of different coaches in your career, Chris. I'm sure you saw characteristics that you like in a head coach with all the different people you played for.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely want coaches that challenge you, that want to make you better, that helps with the team chemistry. But I would say, number one, you want a coach that understands they are such a good coach that their job is to infuse you with as much information during practice, and then come game time, they trust you to go out and do your thing. They don't micromanage during the big games. They say, wait a minute, we put in enough practice time, you know what we should do, now go out there and execute. The ones that trust you, you got to love.
Right.
And Monk's just got a good feel for kind of how to exploit the defense, especially about how quickly he gets his shot off after getting the pass.
Here's Thibault. Brunson with it. Bamba with the block. And he gets it back. Holmes, good. Nets leading by 3. Monk kicks to Porter. Back to Monk. He dishes it to Bamba. And the rejection by Holmes. They break it out 5-on-3. Waiters gets a wide open look that doesn't go on the chance to tie. To the middle. Here's Bamba. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
On the free throw, no good.
You know, the comparisons to Rudy Gobert are understandable. Bamba's insane reach really helps on both ends of the court.
Now here's Waiters. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Out to Hayward. Another shot. It's good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Pass to Porter. 1:22 left in the first. And the rejection by Holmes. Here's Thibault.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Outside, Porter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Hey, look at guys like Otto Porter, Greg. He just brings so much with his consistent outside jumper.
And, guys, he's shot threes at a tremendous clip the last few seasons. I mean, really for his whole career. Sometimes can be a bit passive, so you just make sure he's involved and looking for his shot.
That free throw, no good.
You know, the versatility of Porter is huge. I mean, he's an outstanding perimeter defender, in addition also to being a proven scorer.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Not what you expect out of him. He was due to cool off a little, I guess.
Pass to Brunson. Holmes with it. The dish to Waiters. Makes it off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 1.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
And here's Brunson. Hayward, left side. It's stolen by Bradley. That shot, no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's Charlotte as they wrap up the first quarter on a 12-4 run. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. The game is evolving, and Al Horford has changed his game along with it.
It never occurred to me that I'd be shooting threes.
And give Horford credit. He adjusted with the times. He didn't stay set, Greg, in his ways.
Yeah, he was always a great mid-range shooter, and he's proven to be a legitimate threat from deep.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
But it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
Ball out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Hayward. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. It's the Nets now. 4-point game. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at the Hornets. They've had a great season and will look to extend that into the playoffs. And, of course, there's the Nets. 4.5 games behind.
And right now for Brooklyn, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Well, it's possible we haven't seen them at their best yet. They've shown they can play with any team in the league. Now they need to do it every night, not just some nights.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. He doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of failure. He says, I always feel like I'm one banana peel away from never being in the NBA again. And Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same determination.
David, he sure does. Thank you very much. Now, here's Holmes, following the miss by Otto Porter. The second effort. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see which teams made the most of their opportunities on the offensive glass this month. In 3rd, the Nets.
They have gone all out to win the rebounding battle every night, and it's been paying off. I mean, the second chance points thus far have been really impressive.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Holmes. The NBA fans sometimes called the 6th man. Chris, talk about what a difference a raucous crowd, a home crowd, can make for a team and a player.
Well, I could talk about that from my experience, but let's talk about from my experience first. Sacramento, we had a lady called Sign Lady. Now, of course, she had a real name, but she says, just call me Sign Lady. She would make the most beautiful signs. Vlade, we believe in you. Pager, every shot is good. She make them creatively. They be bright, they be big, and we looked for her for encouragement. The cowbells, how loud everyone there was. Some first-time gamers saying, this is my first game coming to watch. Go win, Chris, or people that's been like, I've never missed a game. You want to do it for the fans, how loud they are, how they get on the teams, how they get on the refs. You got to love it. And then for the rest of the league, oh, my God. Last year in the playoffs, going to the Milwaukee Bucks, their home arena, that new arena they have there, oh, crazy. You want to talk about crazy fans? Go out to Toronto and hang outside with 10,000 crazy fans in the rain while they're singing and shouting and having fun over there in Jurassic Park. And we all know about the great fans that Golden State had all their years in Oracle, some of the most loyal fans ever. The sixth man, the fans being the sixth man, that is not a cliche. That is not made up for PR purposes. That's true and real. And some of the best players will tell you how those fans have taken them over the top, giving them energy to win some games.
Yeah, a lot of energy.
Yes.
And so here's Charlotte after the missed three from Malik Monk. Stolen by Bamba. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's the floater. And he lays it up and in.
With his athleticism, nice to see Bradley driving to the ring.
Hornets leading by 8. Ball, the bounce pass. Here's Holmes. Bamba with the block. Monk, no one around him. And that one hits back iron.
Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
Hayward against Bradley. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm. You talk about players that have transformed their bodies in the NBA. How about Gordon Hayward? Has added muscle every year while maintaining that speed and agility.
Leonard, he's checked in for Charlotte. And a change for the Nets. Simmons is checked in.
What's up?
Free throw drops for Hayward. You know, Greg, when he came into the league, Hayward looked so young. You almost don't recognize him now.
I mean, the suit of armor from his time in the weight room and the hair looking sharp to match.
The shot's good from Monk.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Well, it's such a boost. I mean, not something you want to have to count on every night, but you can tell how much they trust their reserves.
Nets trail by 8. Bradley up top. He's covered by Leonard. Bradley passes to Looney. Six to shoot. Passes it to Simmons. From the arc. Waiters grabs the miss. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Waiters leading the charge. Leonard with no one around. Nailed from three-point land.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable.
Oh, what a beautiful play.
What intensity. Did you see that?
Oh,
great. And the versatility of Simmons, astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Waiters with the ball. Now guarded by Monk. Waiters no luck.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Monk dishes to Simmons. Shot on the wing. Off the left rim and out.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Bradley passes to Simmons. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The open shot by Leonard. Here's Hayward, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Hayward's got the lead up to 13 now for Charlotte.
I like how Hayward positions himself on the glass. I mean, he's great at tracking down the misses.
Here's Simmons, poked away, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Kawhi Leonard. He's right around 29 points a night, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
Yeah, he's willing to take on the scoring load, and he's more than capable of delivering.
Waiters outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now, Chris, the common thought is you don't want to be a middle-of-the-road team. You think clubs are too quick now to pull the trigger on a rebuild as opposed to giving some time to what they've got and be more patient?
No, are you kidding me, Kevin? Don't make me go. This is why I need a psychologist because, hey, when I was in Washington, we had myself, Rasheed Wallace, and Juwan Howard, and Rod Strickland. Like, just wait a minute. Give us 1 year to try. And by the way, the Bulls won 72. We couldn't have won a championship that year anyway. And so, yeah, I think a lot of teams are short-sighted and it's based upon their expectations, and their expectations may not be based in reality.
Al Horford, he's checked in for the Hornets. Harris comes in for Waiters. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Leonard against Simmons. Outside Teague. There's the triple. The Hornets pull it in.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
And there's the pass to Simmons. Gets that one to drop. A rare make, bumping him up to 3 for 10.
Embracing the physicality of the game. Simmons, he's used to getting knocked around a bit on the way up, but he's okay.
Leonard attacking, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Teague, the pass to Hield. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 4 assists in the game.
I like how Hill runs the pick and roll. If he gets any separation off the screen, he's ready to fire.
Floats it up for Horford. Hayward can't hit. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nets. Outside Teague. On the wing, Hield. Great look, but off the mark.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
Nets trail by 13. Porter finds Teague. Hield outside. The shot. Again, Hield missing.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Simmons looking around. Hield outside. Over Harris. Again, Hield missing. Hornets leading by 13. To the wing on the left. Here's Ball. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
That added muscle helping Lonzo there, looking stronger and more confident on these takes.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Teague left side. Good on the three-point shot. Teague's got 8 points.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play. Teague against Ball.
Outside Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Harris against Hield. Pass to Simmons. Here's the teardrop. Good work defensively by Horford.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Leonard with the bucket.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now here's Simmons. 23 points for him the last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
I mean, and you look at his free throw numbers. I mean, this shows you how much pressure he put on the defense.
Teague against Horford. Hornets with the rebound. Leonard's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Horford kicks to Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Zach Randolph. The Hornets have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So both teams making some changes here. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Nets trail by 18. Now Teague. 8 points for him. Outside Randolph. Simmons on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. 5 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Such a physical player. Randolph is consistent in seeking out contact in many different ways.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
And he makes the first.
And what a tremendous career for Zach Randolph. He hit some bumps early on, but he's played with tremendous consistency throughout his time in the league.
And he makes both free throws. 1:04 left in the first half of basketball. Brunson with it. Over to the left wing. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Let's check out the NBA's top producers from three-point land. In the third spot, Kawhi Leonard.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
Here's T. 8 points for him. And Simmons kicks to Teague. Pass to Bamba. Shot clock at 6. It's tipped. 29 seconds left in the first half. Outside Leonard. This one for 3. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And here is Hield. He's got 6. There's the feed to Randolph. Tries again. No good at the rim.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Hornets lead by 19. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there. How much is that helping your game?
It's helping me out a lot. Just coming in the game relaxed, just with more intensity. I mean, my teammates start getting me involved on the offensive end. I'm playing great on defense. We just got to keep it up second half and not let it up.
Hey, Kawhi, thank you very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He had 18 points, 2 assists, and 5 rebounds. First 2 quarters from him were fun to watch. Kenny, let's get your take on Charlotte.
Who does a better job of playing to his strengths than Kawhi Leonard? He knows exactly where to get his shots from within the flow of the offense. One of the most reliable performers in this league.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
Well, they struggle in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity both mentally and physically.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. Buddy Hield is out there with Teague. And there's Mohamed Bamba. Then it's Zach Randolph. And it's Simmons in at the 3 spot.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Hield outside. Passes to Randolph. 4 on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Nice shot by Randolph.
Look, I love how Simmons makes his teammates better. He's consistent at looking to get them going.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. No good on the free throw. That one is no good. Nets trail by 20. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Charlotte's had to wait a bit the last few years. Now, the city hosted the All-Star game last season. But for the Hornets, they've gone 3 seasons without a playoff appearance and 15 seasons without winning a playoff series. In that time, the franchise has had 7 head coaches and a shifting front office. But Buzz City is hoping that its wait for playoff relevance will end soon. Kevin?
We all are. David, thank you. And the officials call a traveling violation.
That's one of the few mistakes they've made tonight. They've limited turnovers. That's helped them grow this lead and keep it.
The Nets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Harris against Hield. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Horford.
And really, for a long time, the specter hanging over Buddy Hield was he's the player who was traded for DeMarcus Cousins. Hard billing to live up to, but he has made some giant leaps with his development.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And Hield has slowly but surely turned himself into one of the elite shooters in the NBA.
And guys, to be as locked in as he is from deep with his height and release is deadly. He's the kind of player who gets better as his teammates get better around him, and he is just now finding his stride.
Good on both.
Yeah, it's obvious that Hield is a talented player. Whether he takes that next leap to stardom, that's up to him.
Ball against T. Ball kicks to Leonard. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Harris looking it over. That's good from Horford on the assist from Harris. 7 points for Horford.
Well, that's why you have to consider Horford as one of the game's best bigs. His ability to finish through contact like he does there is what makes him so special.
Bamba dishes to Simmons. Throws it up high. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Ball no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And it's sent back by Leonard.
And a sensational individual defender. Leonard will lock you down. Rejections are just part of the package he brings on the defensive end.
Kevon Looney is checked in for the Nets. Here's Simmons. The Hornets pull it in. Leonard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ball kicks to Harris. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Able to keep his balance even while getting hit. I mean, ball absorbs contact very well.
Outside, Simmons. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can, at times, be unstoppable.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Al Horford. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Harris.
One shot.
And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and quick thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play.
Just 3 to shoot. Shoots a fader. Shot's good by Waiters. Waiters got 6 points.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 11. Monk kicks to Bradley. From 17 feet out, and he comes up with the deuce. Bradley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
With a high release and strong elevation, Bradley's got an effective jumper in his arsenal.
Waiters surveying the D. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Waiters got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Drills it from outside.
And Monk has proven that he is a terrific scorer from the perimeter. When he's in rhythm, he has no problem letting it fly.
Leonard on the wing. Back to ball. From past the arc. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his third assist on the night.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Bradley kicks to Monk. The pass to Bamba. Back to Monk. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Lopez. Hornets leading by 19 points. Pass the ball. Now Holmes. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Bradley against Ball. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Raiders for three. No good. Shot missing. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Simmons against Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, when you look at a guy like Kevin Looney, I mean, he gives his team so much. I mean, great option to have either starting or off the bench with his versatility.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And Chris, with Looney, he's a bit of a glue guy, and his defense is his calling card.
Well, he slots into so many lineups as he can play the 4 or the 5 and basically guard anyone on the floor. He has a good motor and doesn't need a ton of touches to be effective.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Bamba, and he sinks the second.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Hayward outside. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
And checking out the stats for Brunson. His last 10 games, averaging 13 points per game, 6 assists and 2 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Monk with the ball. He's got 8. The fader. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Hayward. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Monk. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And a look now at the Hornets' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. Then on Wednesday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And for that Raptors game, That's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Yes, that goes in.
These are the shots that the coaching staff wants Lopez taking. You see why when this is the result.
Now here's Bradley. Brunson covering. Here's Monk. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Fires for three. It's hauled in by Thibault.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, an awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Here's Bradley, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Oh, that's just pure desire from Bradley right there. I mean, true determination to throw it down off the drive.
Now here's Brunson. Defense right on him. Passes it to Thibault. Here's Brunson. It's stolen by Bradley. And he banks in the layup. Bradley's got 6 here in this quarter.
You see that hounding defense by Bradley? I mean, he got them out and running that time.
Brunson the pass to Hayward. Lopez dishes to Hayward. Misses off the left iron. Nets trail by 16. Here's Monk. He's got 8. No good there.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, they look like they just want it more right now. You gotta love the hustle.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Looking to get back on track here. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Thibault's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the pass to Brunson. Now here's Holmes. Over Monk. Holmes, good. Holmes got 6.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Timeout called the Nets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Al Horford, he's checked in for Charlotte. Gary Harris comes in for Gordon Hayward. Then for the Nets, Zach Randolph is checked in for Kevon Looney. Hield comes in for Malik Monk. And it's Teague in for Avery Bradley. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hield. This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month. The Hornets 4th.
I mean, they have really hit their stride in terms of that transition game. No doubt about it. They are playing at a great pace.
And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's foul number 2 for him. .149 left in the third quarter of the game. Now here's Brunson. Teague covering. Here's Harris. Simmons gets a hand on it.
Oh, such a smart defensive player. He knows how to use his reach to alter shots.
Here's Hield. And the rejection by Holmes. Here's Thibault. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists tonight. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Teague kicks to Simmons. Pass to Randolph. Back to Simmons. To halt the run, and Simmons slams it in.
That's just the sheer strength of Simmons. You want to try to tie him down? He's going to fight hard for every bucket.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
One shot.
That one misses for Simmons.
I mean, you got to love the skill set Simmons possesses. A nightly triple-double threat. He stuffs the stat sheet.
Pass to Brunson. Teague against Horford. No good on the triple. And it's Randolph with the ball for the Nets. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Simmons. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Simmons got 16 points.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Pass to Thibault. And here is Horford. From deep. And that one's good. Thibault. He's got 7.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Outside, Simmons. Dishes to Randolph. He kicks it to Heel. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Charlotte holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for Charlotte, we've got Rashawn Holmes, Jalen Brunson out there with Harris. Then there's Horford, and it's Thibault in at the 3. And here's Brunson. The pass to Horford. Harris outside. 6 to shoot. Overhealed. Harris no good. Nets shooting a meager 37% for the game. And Hield with the basket on the assist from Simmons. That's 10 points for Buddy Hield.
And Hield has a beautiful jump shot. Love how it just glides softly off his hands.
Now here's Brunson. Kicks to Harris. We see the shift toward players on competing teams becoming friends. How does that compare to when you played, Chris?
It's a little bit different. The players that I admired the most, I wouldn't be friendly with on purpose. We were in the same position. A guy like KG, one of my favorite players ever. We're close now. But during when we played, it was either me or him.
Really?
It was both of us. I didn't want to hang around with him when I'm trying to beat him in the summer. But, you got guys like the Banana Boat crew and LeBron and Wade. They're good friends anyway. Melo and LeBron came in 1 and 2, and they had that relationship. So I think relationships are always great. Really, it's just about can you turn the friendship off when you cross the line? I know that Banana Boat crew can, and I know others can as well. And that's all you want. As much as you're friends off the court, I want you to dislike each other on the court through your friendship, just like a big brother, little brother type of thing. So I don't think it's a problem.
And it's Simmons penetrating. The shot's good. Simmons got 10 points here in the second half.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Charlotte calls timeout. Leonard, he's checked in for the Hornets. Lonzo Ball comes in for Jalen Brunson. Bamba is checked in for Brooklyn. Charlotte leading by 18. Now Ball. And Bamba pulls it down.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Healed outside. With the shot. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And this is what Hill is out there for. A gifted scorer who can sink it from any area.
Ball against Teague. Ball, the pass to Horford. Off on the layup.
Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
Ball against Teague. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Ball dishes to Harris. He feeds it to Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
Oh, look at the big fella Al get up. Given his size, dunking is basically second nature.
Healed with it, now guarded by Ball. Healed, kicks to Bamba. Teague against Harris. The 10-footer. Teague can't hit. Charlotte leading by 16. Pass the ball. Pass to Holmes. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
At the line for your Hornets, shooting 2, Rashawn Holmes.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Nets trail by 18. Teague, the pass to Hield. Bamba with it. To the wing right side. Teague with a clean look. That doesn't go in either for Teague.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that.
Leonard on the wing, covered by Bamba. Nice D from Porter. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Brooklyn. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. The Nets working the ball around now. Teague finds Porter. Healed outside. Goes up on the wing. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Leonard inside. He's covered by Randolph. Out to Harris. 3-pointer. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Healed outside. With the G League growing by leaps and bounds, one is now being brought to Mexico City, Chris.
I mean, first of all, let's go back to last season. Did you see how crazy those fans were in Jurassic Park in Toronto?
Yeah, they love it.
Can you imagine Mexico? Oh, my
They'll love
God.
it.
This
You
would be
better believe
great.
it.
Mexico City, yeah. Let's bring everyone in, all the fans in. And what I really love is that it's for the home fan base. So when I think of the Toronto Raptors, I think about the city of Toronto. I think about Canada and how it's theirs. And even though we're one league, that team is theirs, and they take that pride on, and it just brings so much more excitement. Can you imagine all the people in Mexico City being excited for their team? Oh, I want to be at one of the first games when that happens because I know the crowd is going to be sick. It's going to be crazy. I want to be there.
Here's Leonard, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard's got 20 points.
And he moves so well. When Leonard drives the lane, it's pretty much a guaranteed bucket. Terrific body control, and he plays with the ultimate force.
Passes it to Randolph. He dishes it to Heel. The shot from the low post is good. Heald's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Ball, the bounce pass. Holmes down low. He's against Bamba. Holmes kicks to Harris. Overhealed. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Teague against Ball. Healed outside. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Now the dish to Ball. Healed against Leonard and finished off by Leonard.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
But they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
Healed outside. Fires from deep. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got his 6th assist on the night.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
With the floater. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Randolph.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
They get it again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the physical interior game, Zebo is going to earn some trips to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And the Hornets making a change here. Lopez is checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Simmons is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Hornets leading by 18. Ball, the pass to Leonard. And he uses the glass on the layup. Leonard's got 24.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Teague against Ball. And Teague, here we go. Lopez with the block.
And Lopez is out there to set the tone defensively. I mean, he's a wily, strong defender who sends shots back with authority.
They get it back. A second chance effort and can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. And Chris, underclassmen entering the draft, they can now hire agents, get help attending workouts, and still retain their eligibility. Do you like that move?
I love the move, Kevin. You know what it does? It helps less to fall by the wayside. So you come out of college, you don't know how good you are. You don't, it's based off ego, how hard you worked, family and friends telling you, go, 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 get the money, but what's your testing ground? You don't know. You don't have a full context. So I love the fact that it lets you go out there and see, and if you have any trepidation, go back to school. You got another year. So, yes, I love this move.
Excellent. C-Web, excellent. He hits both from the stripe.
Lopez. Now, this guy, he's a reliable role player, a stiff defender, and an intelligent shooter as well.
Teague feeling it out a bit. Now the pass to Randolph. Outside, Simmons. Shot clock at 5. Randolph passes to Teague. For the 3. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Ball against Teague. Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely. Off with the layup. Nets trail by 19. Stolen by Ball. Again with the block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
Healed outside. Here's Simmons, and he makes that one. Simmons got 4 this quarter.
Give him another. Simmons is terrific tonight. He's figuring out ways to light it up.
Ball, the pass to Leonard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jeff Teague.
Going to the line, Kawhi Leonard. Shooting 2.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Nets trail by 19.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hornets.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Leonard.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up. He can run hot or cold, but no doubt about which way he's running tonight. There's steam coming off of him.
Waiters outside. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Hutchison passes to Claxton. Here's Garland. Feeds it to Jeffries. Just 5 on the clock. Bradley. And it's off the back rim. No good. And here is Waiters. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Everything is everything is net. Look how I finesse with the left. I do it the best. Everything is swish. No, I got a check. Flicking up the wrist. Get it out the net. Yes, I'm in